Hey everyone, it's Hindash. Welcome back to my channel. For today's look, I am joined with the beautiful Sophia, and we're going to be getting into this very tan, sun-kissed, bronzy look. So it is a full-on tan transformation with a sun-kissed cheek. And of course, I am going to be featuring the new Guerlain Golden Dunes Bronzers from the Terracotta line and the new Tinted Moisturizer, which we'll get into. But first, I'm going to be doing skin prep on Sophia, and I am taking the Abeille Royale Youth Watery Oil Serum. I use this all the time. It is such a beautiful oil serum texture that really sinks into the skin. And as you know, I love using this to really massage it into the skin and give my models and my clients a really relaxing first step, and that kind of really wakes the skin up and gets the circulation going, and I can really assess the skin and start to brainstorm what I want to do, get a bit of a feel of what their skin type is like. So just tapping that and smoothing it all over, and take it down the neck and any exposed areas of the body if you want to. I'm going to keep things very simple, so I am going to be following up with an eye cream. And this is the Abeille Royale Youth Repair Eye Care. And this is a new eye cream under the line, and I've been really loving it. It has this gel-like consistency that just melts into the skin upon contact. It kind of feels watery at the same time, but very nourishing. I feel like this entire range, the Abeille Royale range, is very nourishing, very hydrating, but also cushions the skin, which is why I really love using this before makeup. It just has this very smoothing and soothing quality to it. It is the honey, so that is very much present under the entire Abeille Royale line, and it is something that I love. So apply that all over the eyes and around the mouth. I am going to be following up with the day cream, and this will be my last skincare step. Of course, after this, please apply your sunscreen, but we are just shooting indoors and, you know, the day is done. So I'm applying that all over the skin, and again, going in with a nice massage and really rubbing this in. Very nourishing. There is a more intense one and a more matte one, but I do love just the classic day cream because it just goes so beautifully with makeup and it sits really well. Take it down the neck and we are good to go. A final priming step is of course the KissKiss Be Glow Oil, and I'm applying a cushioning layer. I think this is so nourishing, very hydrating, so a really nice thick layer. So let that sit as we're doing makeup, and it'll just really sink in and prep her lips for the next steps. Okay, let's get into base. This is the brand new Guerlain Terracotta Joli Teint Skin Tint. I would say more of a tinted moisturizer for sure. It has SPF 20, argan oil, hyaluronic acid, all the good stuff that really plump the skin. And it does have this perfecting veil and quality to it. And it is going to be a tinted moisturizer that gives you a healthy glow. So it will be a touch warmer than what you're used to because it is under the Terracotta line. So it is supposed to mimic that post-vacation even skin tone with a hint of warmth without the sun and the damage. And it has this beautiful velvety all-day wear with this really stunning lit from within glow. It's not shiny, but it just has this perfected feel to it. I really love it. I am applying it with a kabuki brush, but you can just go in with your fingers. I always prefer to do skin tints and tinted moisturizers with your fingers. I feel like it really meshes and melts it in well. And then you kind of get to have a feel of if you want to add more, if you want to add just the right amount, based off of the coverage you're getting as you're rubbing it in. And I just love how this gave her a healthier tan skin without it looking too intense, if that makes any sense. It doesn't look like I've added like an orangey color. That's what I'm trying to say. I do, however, take it down the neck because I am going to be, you know, taking her a shade or two or three darker, which is what she would be when she's naturally tan. This is going to be all about bronze because I am going to be focusing on the brand new bronzers, which are stunning with limited edition cases, but we'll get to that when we get to it. I really wanted to emulate this very bronzy sun-kissed look, and Sophia has this very like beachy vibe to her. So yeah, I definitely took inspo of what she looks like when she's tan. And that is the level of coverage we're getting without any concealer. I think it's stunning and I'm really happy with it. So just really buffing and working this in. And now we can move on to targeted concealing if we need to. I feel like her under eyes are great, but we are going to just tie it all in together. Love, love, love this tinted moisturizer. For concealer, I'm going to be going in with the Terracotta Concealer. Again, very thin, very skin-like, almost a velvety feel. Very lightweight. This is in shade 2.5N. And by the way, the tinted moisturizer was in shade 20. So just going in with very minimal targeted dots on the under eyes and the center of the face, just for a brightening, lifting effect. And I am going to be blending this in with a fluffy, dense brush. I love blending my concealer with brushes. I just really get to control and sheer things out and build things on. I really think brushes are the ultimate versatile tool. So take your time to assess any areas that you want to lift and brighten and cover and conceal, all the good stuff. And you can definitely skip this step if you want to go for a very effortless look and vibe, because I really think that tinted moisturizer did a great job. So please feel free to go in with your preference. If you want to color correct before this, you definitely can do this. I would color correct either before the tinted moisturizer or after. It really depends on the level of pigmentation and what you're trying to cover and the formula that you're using. So if you're using a cream, you might want to do it right before, just so everything kind of sits beautifully, and that can kind of add to an underpainting layer with color correction. And by the way, me and Sophia could basically be family because we share the same heritage. She is Jordanian Palestinian. So yeah, we are basically twins. I think Sophia has great skin, so I'm really not going to overcomplicate it. This is definitely all she needs. And now we can get into the beautiful bronzers. All right, these are the new limited edition Terracotta Golden Dunes Bronzers, and they are in collaboration with Manos. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but they make a lot of these stunning Moroccan tiles. It is the art of Zilij, and they are basically colorful terracotta mosaics. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I've always loved the Moroccan art and architecture, and this really is such a beautiful collection. These launched exclusively at Sephora Middle East in our region, so definitely check out where you can get them. And all three cases are refillable, and they all come in the standard bronzer shade that has been curated for the collection to take inspiration from the Moroccan desert and the dunes, and it's just such a beautiful peachy, bronzy, healthy glow shade, and it combines these beautiful matte and glowy textures. And of course, it is the iconic terracotta formula that is infused with Moroccan flower, honey for hydration, of course. So it always goes on super forgiving and very buildable and natural. With a big fluffy brush, I'm taking this all over the areas that you would naturally tan, so I'm not being very precise with it because I do want to give her a realistic tan, make her look like she's been out in the sun. So all over the forehead, across the cheeks and the nose, and go into the cheekbones as well. A touch on the chin, you know, just really go for it and see how you usually look like when you're tanned, and you can emulate that. So over the eyelids, over the nose, you know how it is. All the good stuff. Taking the bronzer down the neck and around that area is definitely a must because, you know, there's going to be discoloration. You have to match everything up. And I am using the beautiful blue case on Sophia. It comes in 3 cases. I will link everything down below. So stunning. I am going to be using this as eyeshadow as well because I don't really want to do anything on the eyes. I definitely want to just have her look like she's been at the beach. So just going in with a fluffy brush and go through the crease and into the eyebrow. It's just going to mimic the tones that are happening throughout the face. And moving on to the terracotta blushes, my favorite. I am taking the deep red and the pearly beige, which is a mixer that I mix with everything. That pearly beige color is stunning. And what I love about the deep red as well is they're very buildable. You can get it pretty intense from the get-go, but this formula is such a stunning, buildable, forgiving formula that you can go in with feathery strokes and you're not going to get a harsh streak of color. It's just going to be very smooth. I am building it up, and because I want to give her a very realistic sun-kissed / burnt look, I feel like I go back and forth with a bit of that brush with the tinted moisturizer just because I don't want to take it too far, but I still do want that sun-burnt, sun-kissed vibe. So I definitely want to take it there, but not way too much where it looks a bit too Crazy. But pretty much keeping that same overall look. I think Sophia looks so beautiful and carries it so well. It just goes with the hair and the eyes. Blot that lip oil off, and I'm going to be going in with the Contour G lip liner in number 2, Le Beige Praline. And I am going to be doing kind of a, not, I don't want to say a harsh line, but I'm definitely contouring the lips and I'm keeping the center free. I tried 2 looks with this. The first one that I'm doing now is more of a bronzy, following the vibe of very bronze, very brown. But I felt like it needed a bit of color, like a hint of something. But this definitely goes in with this like very sexy dunes, desert vibe. Does that make sense? This is definitely quite nude. After blending that lipstick all around the lip liner, I am going to be taking a bit of that concealer and adding it to the center of the lip to create this very beige, very nude lip, a contoured lip that I think just looks so beautiful. But you'll see that when I add a bit of color, it just takes it to that very beachy, sun-kissed, healthy glow vibe, where this is more of a sultry look. I'm going to be taking a bit of that Youth Watery Oil Serum with a touch of a darker tinted moisturizer. This is in 30. And very sheerly applying it all over the body to really match and give her this full-on tan bronze fantasy. Now, revisiting the lips, I am going to be lining them again after blotting that color off. And for that juicy, beachy kind of popsicle lip, I'm going to be taking the KissKiss Bee Glow Oil in the shade Poppy Glow, which is a poppy red. And this, to me, just completed the look because it added that bit of that cherry red that really tied in with the sunburnt cheeks, and it just visually made it all very believable. And Sophia definitely carried this look so beautifully. I think she looks stunning. And this has been one of my go-to looks lately. I feel like this really carried on from my series that I did on men, the men's makeup, where I do a lot of like perfected skin, very natural, undetectable, and give them that sun-kissed healthy glow. And these terracotta bronzers are definitely stunning. They are limited edition and they have made it into my collector's kit. I have so many of the terracotta cases from the early 2000s and this just makes me really happy. So I really hope you enjoyed my Guerlain terracotta sun-kissed bronzy look on the beautiful Sophia. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. This was a quick, easy, fun video and I will see you in the next one. Bye.